$1. That's all you've got. You just landed in Vice City. Your pockets are basically empty, and $1 buys you a warm soda from a corner store, and that is about it. Now hold on to that image, because over the next few minutes, I'm walking you all the way up the ladder. $1 to $1 billion, every single rung, everything your money actually buys in GTA 6. And that top tier, it's kind of insane. Stick with me all the way to the end, because the billion-dollar version of you owns things in Vice City that shouldn't even be for sale. Okay, quick setup so we're on the same page. GTA 6 drops November 19th, 2026. We're going back to Leonida, and Leonida is basically the whole state. You've got Vice City itself, all that neon and Art Deco. But then you've also got the swamps out in Grass Rivers, the Leonida Keys down south, Port Gellhorn, a whole second city up north near Mount Calaga. The map is nearly twice the size of GTA 5, over 700 buildings you can actually walk into, and every single inch of it runs on cash. So we start at the very bottom, and we climb. And I mean the real bottom. $1, like I said, a soda, a bag of chips, maybe bus fare a couple blocks down the road. You are nobody right now, and honestly, that's the whole point of GTA. Lucia and Jason are two main characters. The whole Bonnie and Clyde thing, they start out with nothing too. Broke, on the run, knocking over corner stores for whatever's in the register. $1 is the before picture. Burn it into your memory because it is about to look really, really sad compared to what's coming. Now bump it. $100. This is survival mode. $100 gets you a change of clothes off the cheap rack, a fresh haircut so the cops have a slightly harder time picking you out of a crowd, and if you know the right guy in the right alley, a beat-up little pistol with maybe half a mag in it. That's your whole empire so far. A gun and a haircut. But you're armed now. And in Vice City, being armed changes every single conversation you're gonna have. $1,000. Okay, now you can actually move. $1,000 gets you a genuinely bad used car. Something that rattles, something that's definitely stolen already. But it drives, and the second you've got wheels, the whole map cracks open. Throw in a cheap burner phone and a night in some roach motel out in the Keys, and you've basically got a starter life going. You're not rich. You're mobile. And in this game, mobile is exactly where the fun starts, because now you can get to the jobs that actually pay. $10,000. Now you're somebody. $10,000 buys a real car, something with genuine speed that won't just die the second a cop touches it, a proper weapon instead of that sad little alley special, and your first place of your own. Probably a grimy apartment or a trailer out on the edge of town. Nothing fancy, but the door locks, and it's yours. This is the tier where you stop running and you start planning, because everything above this line is where the money gets loud, and I mean loud. $100,000. This is the flex tier. $100K puts you in an actual sports car, the kind that turns heads rolling down Ocean Drive at night with the neon bouncing off the paint. And with GTA 6 running ray-traced lighting, that reflection is gonna look unreal, by the way. It gets you a real apartment, up high, floor-to-ceiling windows, the whole Vice City skyline laid out under you. You've climbed out of the gutter. People in the lobby start clocking you when you walk in. And here's the thing, this is roughly where most players are going to park for a long, long time, grinding heist to inch forward, which is exactly what makes the next jump feel completely unfair. $1 million. Your first million. And in GTA, hitting $1 million just hits different. It always has. Now you're buying a mansion up in the hills, a proper supercar sitting in the garage. And if GTA 6 Online works anything like GTA Online did, your first real business, a nightclub, a garage, a supply operation, something that quietly prints money for you while you're offline. This is the exact moment you stop being some guy robbing stores and you start being a boss with people under you. But $1 million? $1 million is where the serious players are just getting warmed up. Stick with me, because from here, the numbers stop making sense. $10 million. Now it's a completely different game. $10 million buys you a beachfront penthouse staring straight out over the water, a yacht parked right outside it, a helicopter sitting on the roof for when traffic's bad, and a whole stack of businesses running across the map at once. You're not doing jobs anymore. You've got other people doing the jobs for you and kicking up a cut. This is straight up Kingpin territory. You own a chunk of the city, and when you roll 6 stars and the whole police force with that new smarter wanted system comes down on you, you've got the money to just make it all disappear. And I know what you're thinking. It can't get much bigger than this. Oh, it gets so much bigger. $100 million. Now we're into barely anyone alive will ever see this money. $100 million buys you the single most expensive thing on the entire map. The private island out past the Keys, the compound behind the gate up in the hills. The property's so ridiculous that Rockstar probably buries it behind 100 hours of grinding just so you have to earn the right to look at it. This is the tier maybe 1% of players ever touch legit. You could line up a fleet of supercars in the driveway and never drive the same one twice in a month, and you would still have change left over. But we are not done, because at the very start, I promised you $1 billion, and I keep my promises. $1 billion. Here it is, the top of the ladder. And I need you to actually picture this for a second, because $1 billion in Vice City does not mean you buy the best car. It means you buy all of them. Every mansion in the hills, every penthouse over the water, every yacht, every nightclub, every business, every stupid expensive island on the whole map. And then you do the entire thing again, 1,000 times over, and you still have not spent it all. $1 billion is you owning the city, not living in it, owning it. The cops, the clubs, the skyline, the traffic, all of it is basically background decoration for your empire at that point. That is what one single dollar becomes if you climb every rung of this ladder. Now here's your reality check, and this is the part everybody conveniently forgets. That billion, nobody just has it. In GTA Online, players spent literal years grinding or dropping real cash on shark cards just to crack the 100 million mark. A clean, legit billion is basically mythical. It's the kind of number people screenshot and nobody believes. So when GTA 6 Online finally drops and you see somebody cruising through Vice City like they personally own the place, just remember, that guy started exactly where you're about to start. $1 and a warm soda from a corner store. So that's the whole climb, from a single dollar all the way up to owning every last block of Leonida. If you're even half as hyped for this game as I am, do me one favor and hit that subscribe button, because I've got a full breakdown coming on the fastest ways to actually stack your first million in GTA 6 the day the servers go live. Trust me, you're gonna want that one loaded up before launch. I'll see you in Vice City.